What's up, guys? We are going to be reacting to the worst names by saintdon. Let's get right into it.
When you're born, your parents have to make a decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. You can either be born with a tough name, I am Jose Mourinho, or you could be born with this name.
Oh
Okay,
my fucking god! Wait, go back.
When you're born, your parents have to make a decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. You can either be born with a tough name, I am Jose Mourinho, or you could be born with this name.
Mo Lister, loving memory of my husband. Split away from August 11th, 2008. Mo and Lister are two perfectly normal names, but when they're together, bro, that is not okay. Oh my goodness.
Okay, what exactly was the thought process behind this? R.I.P. to Mo.
I'll turn it up.
To whoever Mr. and Mrs. Lester were, you guys were bad people. One of Satan's greatest soldiers. You definitely know what you're doing when you line up the first name with the last name. Okay, just look at Steve Kerr's son, Nick Kerr.
That is crazy. Nick Kerr. Oh my gosh. I'm allowed to say that because I'm saying someone's name. And I know it sounds bad, but never mind. Anyways, let's get back.
Yeah, you have to be a different kind of evil to do this to a freshly born nickel. Imagine this, you're just coming into this world.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up.
No, what the fuck?
What they be doing to y'all?
You've done nothing wrong.
Bro, you can't. That is crazy. Going out to a random kid saying he's so ugly. That's insane. Give me a second. Gotta take a sip of my tea. Yeah, you know I made that loud and obvious on purpose, bro.
You're completely innocent. And then your parents go and burden you with the name Eugene. Now you've limited that baby's future careers to a damn mathematician. Giving your child a proper-ass name off spawn is just despicable work. Okay, I'm not calling anyone under the age of 40 Benedict. Or some nigga name like Cornelius. How can you hear that name and say, oh yeah, my baby looks like a Cornelius? At least give bro a nicknameable name. Like with Benedict, at least I can call little bro Ben or something. Okay, but Cornelius, I'm not calling you Corn. Bro, Fortnite skin-ass name. I don't know why that's the first thing that came into my head. But a nickname really could save your whole life. You can go from Reginald to Reggie. You can go from Rich.
What's the worst possible name you could have? In my opinion, the worst name could be just like a bad first name, or a normal first name and a normal last name, or a bad last name and a normal thing. It could be either one around, like something like, yeah, like that guy earlier, Nick Kerrs. That would be a terrible name.
To dig out. How do you? You know what name I was damn near devastated to hear was a real name? Gaylord. People name their kids Gaylord. Yeah, I get we live in a more progressive society. But Gaylord, bro, come on. Come on now. And right now I'm just listing names that like multiple people have. Later on I'll show you some of the nonsense. There's just so many common names that I just don't like. For example, can we stop naming our kids George? Like, I don't even hate the name, it's just the spelling, bro. Because in what universe is this?
Yeah, like I used to have a friend named Forrest, and this sounds ridiculous, and it is, like, absolutely. His name was spelled SSSST. 4 S's and a T. Forrest. 4ST. That was literally his name. 4ST. So his name was Forrest. Oh my gosh. He always joked about his name being dumb. Like, we always said Forrest, and we always spelt it Forrest, but it was on year 6, I believe, that he was like, want me to show you guys how my name's spelled, and it's SSSST. 4 S's and a T. I felt so bad for him. Like, who names a kid fucking Forrest? Just spell it normally at least, bro. Forrest is a dumb name alone. Don't name them fucking St. Who names a kid that, bro?
What mean George? Come on now. And I'm talking to you, Sion. That's not how you spell Sean. And you know, I'm not the smartest guy out there. But at least I know how to spell, and you're all spelling these names wrong, okay? But isn't like the whole point of naming someone to give them their own special, unique identity or something?
Yeah.
Okay, why are we giving so many people the same names? I'm looking at you, Muhammad. JK, way too many of y'all to make ups. But if you're watching this, you probably
Yeah.
have a common name because you know that's how common names work.
It's common knowledge that Muhammad is the most fucking used name in the world, which is weird because I've only met like 3 Muhammads in my life. And I've even heard it in that movie Superbad, where he's like, Muhammad's the most used name in the world, dipshit. And then they're just joking about never met someone named fucking Muhammad. Like, what the fuck?
But I'm not even trying to hate. I'm just asking why we're not more original with names. You know, there's way too many Williams out there. Just look at the toughest names in history. Their parents are experimenting.
The worst thing about the name William, I'm sorry that I keep pausing, by the way. Sorry about the name William, because the shortened version of William is Willie. And in the United Kingdom areas and like people that speak like English, like not American, like I mean like English is in non-American English, which is like just normal words. In like all those other countries, we call them, oh, Willie mate, William's Willie. Just dumb.
You know, sometimes it doesn't go very well. Elon Musk, I'm looking at your Among Us codenamed kid. How do you even, is that 2 letters in one? And I'm now seeing that they had to change the kid's name to X. This kid is not Ja. Please stop it. That's what on for it was a week.
What's a father? Sorry. This tea is really good.
And the fact that Elon didn't stop with this one. I hate it so much. How techno-mechanicus Musk. Yeah, this has to be up there with the
Bruh. I feel
okay,
bad
this
for all of,
creativity and they just
like,
naming your child some bullshit.
Elon's kids.
Just look at Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Sensational. How do you think of a name as cool as Wolfgang? Right, I know it's pronounced like Wolfgang or something, but it's Wolfgang in my eyes because that sounds way harder.
Nah,
like
it's
really,
Wolfgang.
there's a fine line between creativity and just being a dickhead. All right, because look at Bear Grylls. He named his son Huckleberry. Okay, I'm not making this up. What kind of a goofy ass name is Huckleberry?
Huckleberry
And the fact that Bear Grylls
Grills.
has one of the toughest names out.
Not only is
and he
his
did a son
dad.
like that. All right, that's up there with Quandale Ding.
Nah, but how many of you guys were so disappointed when you found out fucking Bear Grylls didn't ever like actually hide in, or like not hide, camp out in the jungle? He always just like fucking had a fucking camp around the corner. How sad were you guys when you found that out? I was heartbroken. Me and my family would always literally just sit down and just watch Bear Grylls on like Netflix, and we would just watch him go, this bear poo right here has a bean in it. I'm gonna eat this bear poo. You know, I drank my own urine. He always said urine because it was so weird. Bear Grylls is a weird fellow. He always faked going out in the jungle, but he never faked drinking piss and eating shit. So that says something.
Quandale Dingle here. Whose name is on this computer? Like, is this an actual real person called Quandale Dingle that's just walking among us? And if so, this is the goofiest name of all time. I'm so sorry for you, bro. Like I was saying, creative names can be tough, though.
When was this video posted?
Clean. But for real, though, we have to start inventing some more names, you know, just to change things up a little bit. But if you're black and from the hood or something, don't be doing too much with the names, okay? I don't want to see no Bonquiqui, no LaShawn Dunquavion, no Letitia Nikwa.
Yeah.
The only time these ghetto names are tough is if you make it out the hood and become a pro athlete. Because imagine trying to get a regular job and your name is Jamal Tonquavion. They will smell the nigga of your application, I promise you. And instead of hiring you, they're gonna hire Dale Smithers. If you're making it pro, yeah, the name will be tough. Like LeBron, he was a W pool. But now I dead ass fear how many LeBron sexuals are gonna name their 5'2" white kid LeBron. But me, I would say I'm a veteran when it comes to seeing bad names.
That's
Quick
crazy.
little law drop, I was born in Zimbabwe.
Where did you bring Zimbabwe, you stupid little pig? Get away from here.
And if you don't know about how they be naming kids there,
Oh my god. Don't tell me, bro.
a common ass trend, I don't know what for, but for some reason people be naming their kids English words. Sometimes it stays calm, like we have people named Blessing or people named Hopeful, which is kind of bad, but it's not that bad if you
Yeah.
shorten it to just Hope.
In my opinion mainly, I hate names that are literally just fucking words. Like, I'll do this again. Once I had a friend. His name was fucking Legend. I'm not saying Legend is a bad name. I'm just saying it's a weird name to have just like fucking random words as your fucking name. Like Legend. Fucking Havana. Like fucking Heaven. Or like, let me think of another one. Like I said earlier, Forest. Like literal fuck ocean. Words that literally mean something, but change to fucking a name. That is the stupidest shit ever. Never do that. Imagine being a kid named fucking Ocean. There used to be a girl at my school. Everyone fucking hated her. Her name was Ocean. Anyways.
And then we have niggas named Bicycle. Normally the names be
Bicycle,
dumb, but at
bro.
least it has some sort of meaning. Like, I heard about a nigga named Firstborn. You know, at least that one makes sense because, yeah, he's the firstborn. But Bicycle. Some more nonsense, I've heard of a nigga named Mechanic. A nigga named Knowledge, like he's 1/3 of a KSI.
If you're wondering, I already know. And if you thought it, I've been new.
And I wish I was making these up too, bro. Do
The
like 5
fuck?
minutes of research, you see even worse. And before you name your kid right, let's do some investigating. Because if that was done, there never would have been a kid on this earth named Chew Cock.
Oh my
Now that poor guy
god.
has to live on earth with that name. But at least he's
Yeah,
not alone. He also has
but Cock is a like normal last name. And even if you guys seen the memes of Cassius Thundercock, Thundercock was a normal name back when he was probably born. It was probably a normal last name. And Cock is a normal name in like Asian countries like Korea and Japan and China and stuff. But however, if they go to America and try and get a job, Chew is a normal like name and so is Cock. But fucking Chew Cock is a terrible name. Oh my goodness.
Cock alone.
Oh my god.
Okay, but anyways, sometimes having a trash name is not even in the parents' hands. Because I don't know how last names are even made or manufactured, but somehow people end up with some tragic last names.
Yeah,
And if your
who
last name
makes
is
last
something
names?
crazy, bro,
Like
give
where
up
they
on your
come
hopes
from?
and dreams of becoming a teacher.
I have Mr. Pav's
Bro,
fifth
there's no
grade.
reason for this nigga to be teaching this
Oh
class.
my god. He does look like a pup though. He looks like a pedo. Anyway, that's not something I should be saying, but you know, never mind. There used to be, no, not used to. Apparently, I heard that back in the 1500s, Queen Mary, Queen Mary, or Queen Elizabeth, I can't fucking remember. I think it was Queen Mary. They would get all the people to come to her, and she would name them by what she thought of them. So if she didn't like people, she would give them terrible last names. But if she just didn't care about someone or didn't mind them, she'd give them a normal last name. Or if she thought high of that person, she'd give them a good last name. Which is very strange that your government official would name all the townspeople. But also, where would the names come from in the first place, other than her? Because she didn't name every single person on Earth, and every single person on Earth has a last name. So how's that work? And then in like places like Korea, their first name comes first and their last name comes second. Wait, what the fuck? No, their first name comes last and their last name comes first. So where's that? Like, it's a whole thing, man. The world is weird.
And it don't stop there. This is your last name, and you decide you want a profession that's gonna display it, and people have to call you by that
Oh my
name.
god.
And was the BJ necessary? We could have just done
BJ
And these
Dickerson.
next ones are 2-in-1 special from the same school. First off, nigga, we have Mr. Sackrider.
Oh my
How do you
god.
acquire this last name? What
Oh
is
my
the
gosh,
country
I
of
mean.
origin for this name? I swear niggas had to be
Wait,
trolling.
wait, wait, wait,
Right
wait,
across the hall, we have
wait.
Mrs. Gay. We have Mr. Sackrider. How do you acquire this last name? What is the country of origin?
Oh. Look right there. Right next to Australia. Oh, the champ's right here. And then if you look like over in that region, that weird index finger and thumb looking place at the bottom of there is where I am. Probably shouldn't have doxed myself, but you know, who cares? Damn, when you look at the map, look at how fucking greedy Russia is. Actually, no, Canada, Jesus Christ. Canada, what the fuck? You have so many lakes and rivers and shit. And America's trying to take them from you. Which is kind of fucking stupid, because they've already got shitloads. Look at New Zealand compared to America. Look at Australia compared to America. Now look at America compared to fucking Russia. Oh my god. We're fucked as a fucking world, bro.
For this name, I swear niggas had to be trolling. And right across the hall, we have Mrs. Gay. Whoever's running this school and
Gay
hiring
is a
teachers,
normal name if they're old.
bro, you're an
But
absolute
if
joker
you're a
because
kid,
no student is taking a
if like
teacher
you're a
named
young
Mr.
person,
Sackrider
your name should not be
seriously.
gay.
Gang, if your last name is cooked, just stop breeding and let the bloodline end with you, okay? If you deep it, you really have a choice between two last names. You could either go with the male's last name or the female's last name. So can you tell me why this guy ended up with the last name Negro? That could not have been the better of two options. If you're naming your kid something despicable just for a giggle,
That's crazy.
prison time might not be a bad punishment, bro.
Hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Just think about it. You've ruined someone's entire identity. This kid sued his parents for $250K because they named him Gaylord. Because
That's fair
apparently
enough.
his name has caused him a lifetime of mockery and bullying. And if you know anything about how kids are, you know that's 100% true, okay? You cannot be walking around with the name Gaylord Williams. And Gaylord
Gaylord?
claims that his parents named him this because they wanted to ruin his life, like he ruined theirs or something. And the parents were just saying they liked the name. Stop the cap!
Oh my
I'll go with
god,
Gaylord's
who
story
would
because
say they liked
nigga,
the
what do you mean
name
you like the
Gaylord?
name? And personally, I don't think 250K compensation is enough. I want to see a public execution for both of these individuals.
Oh my gosh. This is a good outro. I love this guy. Shout outs to Saint Don. I'm very grateful that he gets more views than I do, because he's a very good YouTuber and a very fun and interesting person. I like this guy. Sub to Saint Don, and thank you all for watching, and have a good night.